Welcome. Thanks for joining me. We're going to get into a little quick energizing flow today. We're going to start standing. We're going to do all of our intentions there. You don't need really any props, maybe if you need a block or two, but when you're ready, make your way to the top of your mat. Come to standing. You can even stand in the middle of your mat to begin. Ground down into your feet equally. Close the eyes. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Just allow yourself to come into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Start to take in your surroundings, allowing yourself to become more present. Noticing how it feels to stand equally in your feet, how it feels to breathe, how it feels to stand tall. Setting an intention for your practice, whatever brought you to your mat is exactly why you need to be here. Allow that to be your intention to help you feel good once you end this practice. Setting that intention with one Om, allow the hands to come to the heart center. Exhale fully. Take a nice full inhale. Allow those hands to come back down by the side. Allow those eyes to blink open. Connecting with our breath here. Inhale takes the arms up, reach up, lengthen up. Exhale, chin to chest as the hands come down. Inhale, reaches those arms up, grow long in the side waist. Exhale, hands down, chin down. One more time. Inhale, reaches you up. And exhale, draws you down. As you inhale, bring those arms all the way up. This time as you exhale, fold forward, bend the knees if you need. Inhale, lengthen, nice long spine. Make those feet about hip distance and parallel. Lengthen out, bend deeply into the knees, drop the head. Relax the head, give it a little nod, yes. A little shake, no. Just turning sideways. Keep bending into the knees, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest. Maybe those hands start to walk back to the back of your mat, really rounding forward, getting into the spinal muscles here. Letting the blood flow go toward the head a little bit more. If it feels okay, interlink opposite hands and elbows. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side, growing and stretching through the side waist. Maybe even taking those hands, interlink them behind the back of the head. Allow the elbows to drop forward, let the chin round toward the chest a bit more. Really finding a little bit of a traction there. Keeping the knees bent. Belly and thighs growing closer. Exhale fully. Releasing the hands to the floor or shins. Inhale, nice long spine, lengthen it out. Exhale, fold over those straight legs any little bit. Inhale, lengthen again. As you exhale, bend the knees, heel toe those feet so that they're wide as your mat, right? So you're on this narrow side of your mat, pressing down into those pinky edges, bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen forward, find a little bit of cow pose. Exhale, round, find cat pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen, bend the knees deeply, and then exhale, let the forehead drop down. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. And then start to bring those hands to the low back, interlink the fingers, maybe use a strap or a towel. Draw those elbows toward one another, and then start to reach those hands up toward the ceiling. Keep the head heavy. Maybe the arms start to reach overhead as those legs maybe start to go a little bit more straight. Breathing into the shoulders, but relaxing the neck. Keep drawing in through the belly. 2 more breaths here. As you exhale, bend deeply into the knees. Release those hands to the hips and all the way to the floor. On your next inhale, hands to knees or shins, lengthen out. Exhale, fold over those straight legs any little bit. Press into those legs, bend the knees if you need. Inhale brings those arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, nice full breath there. Release the hands by your side. Exhaling. Good, finding your way more toward the back of your mat, facing to the top of your mat. Exhale there. Inhale takes those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands forward, bring the knees down, toes stays tucked. Exhale, sit back on your heels. Good, we're gonna do a little kneeling mini sun salutation. Inhale takes the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaches those arms up, lift the hips off the heels. Exhale, bow it forward, extended child's pose. Inhale, pulls you forward, find cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, lengthen forward, cow pose. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Take a nice big inhale there. Exhale, knees down, hips to heels, hands to heart. Again, inhale, takes the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaches the arms up, lift the hips. Exhale, bow it forward, extended child's pose. Inhale, brings you forward, cow pose. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward, knees down. Exhale, hips to heels, hands to heart. Last time. Inhale, brings you up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaches the arms, lift the hips. Exhale, bow it forward, hands down, child's pose. Inhale, coming into cow pose, lengthen forward. Exhale, round cat pose. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, shifts forward. Exhale, knees down nice and wide, find child's pose. Sit it back, arms can reach forward or back. Maybe as your forehead's on the ground, if your arms are back, rock your head from side to side, pausing for a moment or two on either side, getting into the neck and shoulders. And come back to center if you're not there already. Inhale, reaches those arms forward. Exhale, press yourself forward, getting into the upper back a little bit if you've been sitting a lot, getting into the upper back and neck. Inhale, takes the right arm, reach it out to the side. Exhale, weave it under, but don't come down yet. Inhale, reaches it all the way up. Exhale, weave it under. Inhale, reaches it up. Exhale, this time reach it under, lay all the way down onto that right side. The right temple, right there by your eye, lays to the floor. Come up onto the left fingertips, and then draw those hips back to the right. Reach through those fingers. Let the forehead be heavy. And then slide that top hand, reach it out like you would downward facing dog. Opening up the chest, pull up through the low belly, press into the toes. Exhale fully, let the head be heavy. Inhale, circles that top arm up to the ceiling if it feels okay. And then exhale, circle it all the way back to the ground. Press into that left hand. Inhale, presses you up. And exhale, right hand down. One round of cat-cow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale to neutral. Exhale there. As you inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, wind it under. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, under. One more time, inhale, up. And as you exhale, wind it under, reaching as far as you can, laying that head on the ground. Draw the hips back to the left, draw up through the low belly, press into the fingertips as you roll that right shoulder back. Start to extend that right hand overhead like downward facing dog. Finding the twist in the upper back behind the shoulder blades. Keep pressing into the toes. Take another inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, takes that top arm all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, circles it all the way back down, pressing into the ground. Inhale, presses you all the way up. And exhale, hand down. Good, one round of cat-cow again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale comes to flat back. Exhale, draw those knees together again, tuck your toes, sit back on your heels. We're gonna do a little bit of a rabbit flow with our arms and then holding onto our feet. Inhale, takes the arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, forehead to floor. Inhale, lifts the hips, lifts the arms. Exhale, hips to heels. Release those hands. Inhale, reaches you all the way up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlink the fingers the opposite way. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, forehead to floor. Inhale, lifts the hips, lifts the arms. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. This time as you exhale, hands come down, grab onto the heels. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine, forehead. Forehead toward your knees. Keep rounding, keep rounding, keep rounding, and then slightly lift the hips, keep rounding. Try not to let the head touch the floor, really rounding into the back. Pressing hands and feet into one another. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, releases the hips down. Exhale, hands by the side, untuck the toes, make the knees wide, find child's pose. Again, maybe rocking the head from side to side, massaging through the forehead and through the neck. Exhale fully. Hands by the shoulders, inhale, lift yourself up. And then as you exhale, find your way onto your booty. From here, we're going to go into a heart opener. So you have options. You can use your blocks behind your back. You can use a blanket behind your back. So we've done the blocks, one low, one high. Shoulder blades line up, coming back, resting the head. Knees can point up, drop out to the side, or go straight. Make sure it's about a chest opener here. So we're opening up our chest, resetting our posture as opposed to something into the hips and low back. If you'd rather do something a little bit more mild, you can take a blanket or a towel and you can roll that up ever so slightly. You're going to take your blanket and roll a nice little tight roll about halfway on your blanket. And then you're going to lay over that roll so that your armpits are just above it, so your shoulder blade tips, your middle of your shoulder blades are right there at the edge of the roll, and then you're going to lay back. So you're going to find this little opening right there underneath the sternum. And then again, knees can go wide, they can go straight, knees can knock in. But find a little bit of an opener here. Whatever's going to feel best to you to open the chest and settle in. Take a nice deep inhale and sigh it out. And then just deepen the breath. Let it be nice and full. Notice the expansion on the inhales and maybe the relaxing on the exhales. Allowing this final position, this heart opener that we're doing, be your shavasana as well. Bringing your attention back to your body, the sensations in your body, being curious, allowing it to restore you to feel energized as you transition off your mat and into your day ahead. Scanning over the body, checking in. If your mind starts to wander away, bring it back to the breath, to the rise and fall of your belly. to the intention of what brought you to your mat today. About 1 more minute here of silence. And taking a nice deep inhale and sigh it out. Being mindful of whatever props you're on, and mindfully roll yourself over to one side, removing any props from underneath you, laying down on your side, pausing there for a moment, checking in, trying to keep the eyes closed or heavy. Checking in mentally, physically, energetically. And then pressing into that top hand, extend the top leg, pressing yourself up, coming all the way up to a comfortable seat. Whatever that comfortable seat will be for you to end your practice. If your eyes have opened, allow them to close. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bring yourself into your room, onto your mat, and into your body. Connecting again with the intention of what brought you to your mat today. And allowing the strength, the energy, and the breath of this practice to help you with that intention once you step off your mat. We'll seal everything in as we close this practice with one Om. Exhale fully. Take a nice full inhale. Bowing your head slightly. Taking a moment, think of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for. And then holding on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for taking time for yourself today. Have a wonderfully energized rest of your day. And I hope to see you again soon. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, and wear some sunblock. We'll see you soon. Namaste.